Well. This is 4 coils, and it's running. How long, I don't know, but it's running. And if I check on the draw, it's drawing somewhere between 6.5 and 6.8 watts out of the wall. Well, it looks like it was pretty close there. Four coils, and this big wheel is running. Now, you can hear this clunk on there, and that's a bearing. So therefore, even if this wheel does slow down and eventually stop, I believe that by replacing that bearing with a proper bearing, this unit is going to turn. I've been playing with it for about 20 minutes, tweaking the circuits, and I believe I may have found a sweet spot. Okay, so there's coil number 1. Coil number 2. As you can see, the clearance on it, it's pretty tight. I'd say there's a 1/4 inch, right at about 1/4 of an inch, maybe a hair less. And looking good, looking good. Coil number 3. I reinforced it with these plastic bars here. That keeps most of the rattle away, but when it slows down it begins to rattle. Here's coil number 4. The only reason this coil looks different is it's wrapped in a magnetite blanket. I don't really think it makes any difference whether it's there or not. Coil number 4. Okay, so it appears to me we may have a spinning wheel. We're still at 6.7, 6.8, 6.9, and this is the wattage being drawn out of the wall. And what I've done is I come out of that and I've got 2 wall warts. One wall wart goes to this Bedini circuit, and the other, well, this is the first one. I tied it together, as you can see here, that gray cord with the red, that's the power, and it's just coming from the power, the run on the other coil. Now these 2 here, this coil and this coil here, they're being run out of a second wall wart. Now I don't understand it, but when I stuck the second Bedini coil on there, it dropped to 11.9 volts. I believe it was 12.4 is what the wall wart was, but when I plugged a second Bedini coil on there, it dropped to 11.9, I'm sorry, 11.9 volts. So I believe I found a sweet spot, and I believe I have a large wheel turning. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to let this run and see how long it'll run with these 4 coils.
10 minutes so far.
Okay. And I think because of this now, I'm going to have to keep an eye on the battery, because each one of these batteries here now has 2 of these Bedini circuits charging it. And I'm not, if I unplug these, I get the neon lights to light up, but I'm not going to touch anything right now. I'm sure you understand why I won't do that. This is the first I've seen it run, believe it or not. When I turned the camera on, it started working, started running. So as far as I'm concerned, this is absolutely amazing. A heavy wheel like that with those huge magnets on it. And if I had a tachometer, I could find out if it was really losing or gaining anything. But we can see here, we're still 6.8, 6.9 on the wattage being drawn out of the wall. So since this is running totally on wall wart, what we have is this large wheel, which took me 1100 watts to turn with power motors on the pulley, is now running with less than 7 watts out of the wall. Now that's an amazing Bedini. I think you'll all find that amazing. So I want to thank every one of you for all the help you've given me and encouragement on this. This is wonderful, though. I still was thinking about the MOSFETs, but I don't know. It looks like I don't need them. All right, she's starting to change noise now, and all of a sudden, something happened. Not pulling as much current out of the wall. She's dropping, and that's a sign that this is what it was doing earlier. Okay. All right, well, as we can see, it's grinding to a halt.
13 minutes.
But it's been running for quite some time now. Okay, so it's back to the drawing board. I believe now that for sure that if I can improve the bearings on that and get some of this other weight off of it, I believe this wheel will turn. Thank you very much. Peace.